All right, hello everybody. Welcome to yet another Alpha X show match. Today we have a best of seven with two of our European players, Damrud and BuRning. Coming to you guys on a rainy Sunday afternoon in another one of our initiatives to get more show matches for our non-dragon but high-level players. I'm excited to cast this. Last week, I casted Swagger versus Damrud, and we were originally trying to get BuRning versus Damrud last week, but it did not pan out. So I'm very glad that we were able to get all of our schedules to align for this show match. It was not easy because it's pretty late for them in Europe, and we have work and a lot of different pressures. So we finally got a time, and this is going to be a lot of fun. TVZ. Players are just doing our vetoes now, and we'll get right into it. Still have the very old Europe tag, SciXNA. Haven't been on European server in such a long time. Have to get that fixed at some point. Probably. Yeah, I'm worried that we'll have server issues if I create it. Hello, Baxter. How you doing, man? Hope you've been having a great weekend. Today I am wearing 24-hour fitness gear. Thank you, 24-hour fitness. Jay Skippy will be happy that I am wearing the gear that he got for me. Or gave me the form to get, I should say. And New Repugnancy is going to be our first map, right? Yep. No problem. Glad to hear everything's going well. New Repugnancy. This will be a prize pool. There will be a prize pool for this. I think we're going to contribute 40 bucks, 30 bucks, I should say, to the top of this. And you can go to that Matcherino page that I just linked and donate 50 cents to it by using the code that I am linking in chat right now. So go to that Matcherino page and donate to it for free using the Matcherino code, or by any sponsorship quests that are there to help increase the prize pool for this event. I'm excited to see this match. I think this is going to be a pretty even matchup between both players. Last week, it was Swagger versus Damrud, like I said. Swagger was a little bit underprepared. Need to switch scenes. Swagger was underprepared, but Damrud did have a significant skill advantage over Swagger, or MMR advantage at least. And this one is a bit more even, I think. All right, in the top corner of New Repugnancy, the light pink Zerg. It is Damrud. And in the bottom corner, or the opposing corner of New Repugnancy, it is BuRning. And we'll see if we have issues with lag. Europe to NA. Hopefully not. Seems okay right now. I don't know a ton about BuRning style. Damrud last game wasn't super cheesy against Swagger. Pretty much played a more reactive play style. Really punished Swagger's early game his lack of solid walling and solid defense against Ling pressure. He abused him quite a bit in that area, and straight off the bat, we've got a double proxy racks from BuRning, but the Overlord Scout is going to see it very quickly, so this could get shut down immediately. And now he knows that it is up. Soon we will see depots here momentarily to wall that off. And it looks like maybe a bunker can get placed down. We'll see. Yep. Bunker going to be placed down right next to the extractor. Get some natural defense, and that will range this via hatchery. I'm pretty sure. 2 drones pulled right away to get on that SCV. Gonna put it down to about half health. But the first Marine is here, and with that Marine, ooh, we are getting some lag issues. Okay, hopefully not, as there could be some intense micro here momentarily. The first bunker is gonna be up, and there is a Marine here. Damrud throwing down 2 spine crawlers. It looks like he is just going to sack the natural for now. And the queen is birthing there. He might try to cancel that. Just producing lings. I like that he's being patient with them, not just throwing them at these Marines at this bunker, because there's not really much he can do. Morphing lings, although going to get caught out of position. And he's going to move. When these lings pop at the natural, he's moving down forward. He's going to plant this queen's. The queen birth. There's 2 queens here. There's 4 spine crawlers chipping away on this bunker. But there are way too many Marines here. There's 2 bunkers worth of firepower. The SCV's Argons, there's no repair here. And with the 2 spines, it will be enough to get this down. To bring down the first bunker. The second one is going down now. There are 3 bunkers, though. And looks like he will lose 1 spine. He does have enough to deal with that 1 bunker shortly. Guys, you got to be careful. He lost that queen. Damrud did a good job moving those queens back when they were at low health, but one of them got sniped there. He wasn't paying attention. Loses the second queen as well. Good focus firing from BuRning. Is that bunker going to fall? It's not. It's barely not going to fall. There are a bunch of lings on the way here, but there's more and more Marines. This is not looking good for Damrud. I thought he had enough to push that back, but I think he's just a little bit too greedy moving with the queens and the spines before everything was ready. Marines here in the main, gonna get that queen or work on it. Good job with from Damrud pulling the drones to get some damage on those Marines. And actually now, BuRning just threw away a lot of Marines, and he didn't get too much there. Got 4 drones, did not get the queen in the main, so that wasn't a very cost-effective fight for him. And still, the natural did not go down. I would have liked to see him just try to get the natural hatchery down instead of going into the main with the Marines, because now Damrud's in quite a nice position. He's lifted the barracks, and they're moving back. He has been producing behind this. It looks like he's going to have a Cloaked Banshee out soon. Will have his natural up as well. And Hellions for defense against the Lings. So things have equalized for now. Worker count is about the same. So I think BuRning still did enough damage where he's feeling pretty comfortable, but because Damrud was able to save his second hatch, the game is not over yet. We're going to have 1 spine here and a lot of queens to defend against this. I think this is going to be enough. Question is, does he have lair out yet? Oh, he's losing that Banshee. That's huge. There was no lair. There was no spore. Okay, 1 spore up, but if he just would have waited for cloak, there would have been a window of time where there was no detection. Or maybe, okay, cloaking would have finished a little bit later. Okay, but he's still... that was still a huge loss to lose that Banshee. Looks like we're going into a pause here. Let me see if... Excuse me. Sorry. Gonna see what's going on. Maybe we'll get an explanation here soon. Waiting. Maybe something urgent happened with BuRning had to pause it. But anyways, just looking at the situation here for both players, Damrud is going to defend this just fine with the one spine up. That's going to be nice defense against Hellions with the amount of queens he has. He's going to be just fine, and looks like he did not produce another Banshee, so that cloak and that Banshee is going to be resources and time that BuRning's just thrown away here in this game. Barracks are still a bit out, so he's not going to have bioprotection for a bit. Does he want to go into mech? Ooh, I misspoke. There is one Banshee that will be going across map here shortly, and there's no... I don't think there's any openings for him to get much damage done aside from a drone or two. Can get some nice scouting information in, though. Poke around. At least. Looks like he's going to try to construct a wall here. Get his armory up. And see if he wants to go into a mech style of play. The armory makes me think he wants to go heavy Hellion. Maybe start to mix in some Hellbats as well. And no word from him on Discord. I'm just gonna... I messaged him on Discord, message him in game, but we'll see. It's like Damrud is going to have a smoke, and we'll just wait. It's a very, very late link speed for Damrud. See if we see a Bane Nest or straight into Warren. Hope everyone enjoyed the King of the Hill between Gumaho and Sue. Looked like a lot of fun. Sushi and Snoopy Snoopy and Gravity casting that. That was a ton of fun. And the premiere match as well. That was a very early this morning. 5 a.m. for me. I was not awake for that. Got a lot of good programming happening over the last couple of days and couple of weeks. It's cool to see that exploding. And yeah, I guess we'll wait a few minutes for him, but if we get no word from him, we may have to just not call it, but we'll have to pause it for a minute, or maybe have to take a break until he comes back. Hey Suddenly, what's up? Drop in the Uzi motes. How is the great cold northern Canadian plains treating you? Yes, I feel the same, Meister 410. 410, you're so close to 420. Why couldn't you just name yourself 420, man? Damrud back. It's quick smoke. I guess I'll say for I'll do it in his time, which would be 10:25, right? Oh, looks like what happened? Did BuRning quit? Was he in the game? Yes, it is 0-0. Is he offline? Just thinking that we could just wait. Are you going to try to resume from replay or something? I'm a little confused. Looks like BuRning, he's not on StarCraft anymore, so I guess that's what we'll have to do. I hope he comes back. I don't really know what to tell you guys. He was here, and he vanished in an instant. Let me tell you, it was quite a ordeal setting this up. We had many false starts, many times agreed upon, and then went back upon. Finding out schedule's late. It's okay though. Yeah, we got complete radio silence from BuRning. Trying to think of what to say to fill in the dead air here. Guess I could just do a sponsorship plug. Well, I don't. I'm gonna hold off on that because. Am I using the new overlay? I believe so. If this is the overlay. Is that the overlay? Oh, I didn't change the label though. Let me fix that real quick. You pump out so many overlays suddenly, it's kind of hard to keep up. Let me just go back to something here. Yep, that one has GameStop and 24 Hour Fitness on it. So, should be. So it's not the new one. Sorry. I failed. DM me the if you DM me the new one suddenly, I'll put it up. Okay, cool. Yeah, sorry, Damrud. This really sucks for you. I guess we could give him like 10 minutes, 5 minutes. I don't know. He did tell me that he had to work at 5:30 or in an hour's time. So yeah. I guess I could just start ranting. Can get someone else. I guess we could just try to find someone else. I maybe want to give BuRning a little bit more time so he's not pissed that we didn't. Okay, I'm asking token. Oh, BuRning is here. Okay, looks like we had some technical issues for Mr. BuRning. Cool. All right. So we will have a show match after all, ladies and gentlemen. Do not fear, children. Grandpa BuRning is here. Or is he? Is the question. Waiting for him to get on. There he is. Come on. Yay. Okay, we're good. We are good. Let's go. So the position we were at, I think, after the proxy rack from BuRning, I think we were definitely, BuRning was still in a good position. Then he threw away that Banshee, and I think he's still ahead, but it seems like a relatively even game right now. The question is, how much damage is BuRning going to be able to do with that Force of Hellions he has? And will he try to go for a big Hellbat push at the front? A little bit rusty from casting, guys, so thanks for bearing it with me. It always takes me a game or two to get back into it. Recovering. It's very slow. That is so cool. I love that so much. The unpause thing, that's so cool. The simple things in life. Okay. So, third going to go down for Damrud. And looks like third CC is going to be used as part of the wall. So he knows that Damrud does like his 2-base push, Ravager push, Roach push type of thing. Got a switcheroo, and I think we will see tank production here start up for BuRning, as well as medevacs. Flare is on the way. We're BuRning, and like I was wondering before, what his take of choice will be, I think he will go into Ravager, look like a Ravager Ling type play. And here are the Hellions. Not too many of them. 1-1 on the way for BuRning as well. No upgrade started yet for Damrud. And the worker lead a bit ahead in the favor of BuRning. Haven't seen anything out of that tech lab production for BuRning, but I assume it will be tanks. Here are the Hellions. That's fine though. It's going to do a lot here as well as the Queens. Oh, a 3 drones at that third got caught out of position, and a big Hellbat morph upcoming. Now he did lose a lot of those Lings. He stacked him into all the Hellions, and now that Spore is gone, the Banshee can come in here and do a lot of damage. There are 4 Queens here though, and some morphing Lings are going to be enough to pick this up. That third hatchery though, getting dangerously low. Man, Damrud's really got to watch that BuRning doesn't try a precision mission to take that third out, because it is very low, down to 150 HP. Upgrade starting now for Damrud. And ooh, Lings! The wall was not complete for Damrud. Great counterattack. Gonna pick off a tank there and some SCVs. Good hold position micro with the SCVs. And these are going to be not super effective, but causing an annoyance and picking off a few SCVs. Will he even get an SCV or two? That's the question. Does not look like it. Still, a tank is nice and does distract BuRning and keep him in his base for a bit of time. Hydra Den was the choice for Damrud, and there is a Banshee, a Baneling Nest as well. Wait, did we see a Hydra Den, or am I imagining that? Yes, we did get a Hydra Den. There we go. So Hydraling Bane. Fourth going down for Damrud as well. 2-2. So it looks, and combat shields as well. So BuRning is going to try to play a biotank style. He's going to try to drop here. He's got 1 medevac with 2 tanks. Always dangerous to be flying that around. If there's too many queens, to lose that much would be huge. A few Banelings rolling in here for Damrud, getting some nice connections, picking off a few of those Marines. The barracks count is getting up there, but still not a crazy high yet. Ooh, some great Baneling connections here. But this is a little bit overextended here for BuRning, for Damrud, sorry. This is too far out. He's maybe can get a tank here. But great connections, though. And with the Ling reinforcement, looks like he didn't overextend at all. And going to clean up a tank or 2 and a lot of bio as well. So great play from him. There is quite enough here at this third, and BuRning will be able to defend that just fine. So it's going to be 4 bases for Damrud and 3 bases comfortably. So both players settling into a macro style. But it looks like BuRning, with this biotank style, wants to be aggressive, wants to keep pushing across the map with this, with medevacs as well. So pretty much can just keep pushing, keep trying to put the pressure on the Zerg. And with this Ling Bane Hydra style, it's going to be very easy for Damrud to defend, being so close to his larva spawns. Hive Tech on the way. And Augments and Hydralisk Range going to be done as well. I liked his Hydra Ling Bane style. I think it's going to be really effective versus Biotank. Biotank style is going to be very dependent upon positioning. It's very easy to overextend with this, and then you can get wrecked by Banelings. And the thing is that Damrud has pretty good creep spread, so he sees this coming. He can now wait and get the perfect angle here. This is a pretty good area to defend for Damrud, but I think he's... Sorry, BuRning. Keep mixing them up. My bad. Yeah, good tank positionings. It kind of funnels everything into a small area that Bio can clean up. But this is aggressive for BuRning. He needs to wait till he has more Bio. BuRning can fight in the range of his tanks, but once he gets outside, it starts to get really dangerous. There's some good tank shots using the Medivacs to drop, pick up the army, and bring him back into tank range. The Liberators here as well. BuRning's army is going to be very positional. He can use it to defend small areas. The big thing is that, ooh, we get some lag here. Oops. Sorry, I'm coughing. Very positioning. The tricky part for BuRning here is going to be pushing out. He's got to slowly leapfrog the tanks forward and never have too much of his army outside of tank range. Here we go. There's a lot of Hydras here. It looks like this is the push he wants to make. A lot of Queens, a lot of Hydras here, and Banelings as well. This force is starting to get very Marauder heavy, which is great against this Hydra Bane style. What's starting to happen here is that there's starting to be a wedge driven between the third and fourth bases of Damrud. He's got to be careful that he doesn't get completely cut off from that base. He's doing a great job here, though, slowly leapfrogging the tanks forward. There are the Vipers, though, with blinding clouds on the tanks. Nice job. This is when to attack. Unfortunately, he doesn't really have much here. Blinding clouds expiring way too early. He did not use those to great effect. And did we get Lurker? No Lurker tech. That was 3-3. That was researching. So many drones going to get cleaned up here. There's a fourth for Damrud as well. Sorry, a fifth for BuRning. Excuse me. For BuRning as well. So this is 3 base Zerg versus 5 base Terran, which is not good. Yeah, the Vipers kind of came out at a weird time when Damrud had already traded away a lot of his army, and now he's pushing up to the third. He's at such a economical disadvantage. It's not even funny here. So blinding clouds, nice, but a great Widowmine connection on the Viper, and he loses them. That's so much gas, so much of his tech, and GG is call. That was a clinical dismantling of Damrud there by BuRning, and yeah, great job from him in that game. Remember, that game did start, though, with a Proxy 2 Rax, and there was quite a bit of damage done from that. So, yeah. This is going to be a fresh game, starting from scratch, and we'll see if how well matched BuRning and Damrud are if they want to play a standard game. BuRning left the lobby again. What's going on? Oh. We checked Twitch chat. Not looking at that, I realized. Oh, no, nothing. Yeah, a bit of a slow day. This was, there wasn't a lot of advertisement of this show match. It was thrown together at the last minute. But thanks everyone for tuning in. I think Meister410, if he's still there. Thank you. I do not know if you have a name that I would know you by from Discord. Let me change the overlay. Okay. In the 9 o'clock position on automation. Automaton. Oh, no. It's automation. Automation. Right? Okay. Automation. It is Damrud as the light pink Zerg again. Okay. Sticking with their colors. And the red Terran in the 3 o'clock position. It is BuRning. Let me pull up. Here we go. Going to be a very small map, of course, close air distances. And will BuRning, looks like he's not going to go for that proxy this game. Damrud, though, I wouldn't be surprised if he is quite diligent in this entire series, checking proxy locations. You kind of have to be versus Terrans these days. Standard opening for both players. So far, of course. And BuRning was quite effective with that Marine tank style, but like I said, it's a little bit tough to predict if that style would have been as effective if Damrud had a traditional start to the game. This game's just going to be normal with a Reaper harass here to start things off. And I assume a macro style from Damrud. Just going to on quick 3 bases. CC on the low ground. We'll see if Damrud, if he does produce any lings, he can harass that. We saw in the last series, he was active with his lings. He got them into the base once, or the natural once, and they weren't too effective. Got a tank, but I wouldn't be surprised if Damrud tries to build a couple more lings and be aggressive with them. And the Reaper coming across here. There will be lings, and he might try to delay this third here. There was an SCV there, but he's using the lings to deny that. And okay, here we go. The Reaper is here. Was going for the drone, but it was had enough time to place the hatchery down. So not effective there. Queens are out as well, so no Reaper damage for now. Going into Hellion production here. So BuRning has gone for 1-1-1 both games. And I assume we will see Cloaked Banshee as well. Damrud is diligent in the games I've seen him with getting his spore colonies down, so I don't think the Banshee will do much. But it is always good to get that scouting information and just a slight harassment, keep the Zerg on his toes. Damrud also does build quite a number of queens, so it shouldn't be a problem for him to defend that. And it is a small investment for Terran, but he's actually going for a Viking, and I like this a lot. We'll see if he goes for a Banshee after this. I don't think he will. But going for a Viking instead of a Banshee, I like this a lot. Viking allows you to, of course, clear Overlords, get map presence. I mean, look at this right now. There's a number of Overlords. 1, 2, 3, maybe another if I'm missing one, that are out on the map that are snipeable by that first Viking. And you can use it to scout. I always thought of it as the Pulled Viking. I'm not sure if that's the official name for it. But anyways, Pulled Viking, strong choice here. And it's going for Raven. Okay. So, we got a... What did we get? We got some form of... okay, follow. Lord Jim 47. Thank you for following, man. So, already 1 kill with the Viking out, and could likely get another if he is in range of that Overlord. Third base up. Hellions here, but like we see, Damrud always makes that creep spread and that queen presence a priority, so no damage there. Viking not going to see that Overlord, but just going to poke in here, scout, and actually harass a few drones. I really like this, forcing a drone pull, getting 1 drone. We'll see if he gets 2. Yeah, 2 drones. 3 and lifts it up. And, ooh, he's going to lose that, I think, to the Spore Caller. Unfortunate. Going for that extra drone. Cost him the Viking, but still okay damage for him. We do have a supply block for BuRning. We'll see how severe. It looks like a pretty bad supply block, actually. So, unfortunate for him. Damrud's economy is doing quite well. They're even in worker count. Starting to get a bit ahead for Damrud, though. Probably even out with the effect of mules. Ooh, Hellions coming in here. Can they get some drones? Ooh, one last big drone hit. Got 6 here. He did throw away all the Hellions, so, okay, 8 drones at the end for 6 Hellions. An okay trade. Lord Jim saying, go Damrud. Got some of his fans in the chat. Double Evo being thrown down. Kind of in a weird spot. I'm expecting to be a little bit higher up to act as a bit of a wall. And there's a Raven here. I missed. Did it send a probably auto turret? Did it get any kills? Nope. Did not. So it is Biotank again for BuRning. Biotank, kind of an older style, but it's one that if you're good and you have solid macro behind it, it can be just an endless stream of pressure from the Terran in the Zerg side of the map. It can also be very squishy in the early stages when you're just moving out, setting up with tanks. If you get caught out of position with unsieged tanks, it is bad news bears for you, but it can be very strong, like we saw last game, utilizing the map. Especially if he fortifies in a position like here, where the attack paths are very weird. You have to walk a very long distance under tank fire, and the bio splitting can be quite strong to form a funnel for your the enemy units, and it's very tough to engage in. 4th base up for Damrud, and we're even in workers and supplies. Slightly ahead for Damrud, but again with mules that's pretty much the same. First medevacs are out. And the drop is underway. There is a Raven as well. He could team up and make that work. 8 kills on that Raven, so 8 drones went down somewhere. That's something to watch out for. We're up to almost 80 workers here. That's huge for Damrud. He's going to start really kicking in his economy. Wouldn't be surprised if he takes a 5th base soon. He is going for roaches here. An infestation pit on the way. He did go for infestors in a game versus Swagger. There is no bailing speed here. That's going to be really reduce the effectiveness of these banelings. Not sure if that was a mistake, but the roaches here will deal with this well enough. Yeah, I'm sure. Don't think banelings are going to be a huge part of his composition going forward, so probably just skip that upgrade. But it's a roaring 3-base economy for BuRning. And creep spread pretty good so far for him, for Damrud. Liberators on the way, mixing into this army with Widow Mines, adding into that range splash damage. Or Liberators, not splash, but the range damage, I should say. Siege units. Chasing these medevacs down. There are Hydras out. Do we have augments? No. We're still researching. This medevac is going to get into this mineral line here. Oh, a big drop going on in the main. We've got 15 drones going down. That's huge. A double prong drop. Looks like all the attention of Damrud was drawn away to that drop at the 4th base location. 15 drones in the main, not bad at all. Now we see the worker counts are about even. Very nicely done. Double prong drop. Quite strong. And I think a natural 5th base would be here for Damrud, so we'll see if he takes that. Army supplies about even, but Damrud is maxed, so I'd like to see him start pressuring somehow. BuRning not too far away from being maxed himself. And we see an expansion behind this attack, a strong attacking before you expand. There's a lot of unsieged tanks at the front here. Going to pick off one of those already. This is a good attack. The tanks are out of position. They're way too far back, not getting a lot of splash. A lot of SCVs going down, but the reinforcing bio, that is cleaning up a lot of Hydras. How much did he lose in that fight? I wish we could see a specific. Actually, no SCVs died in that fight, surprisingly enough. Looks like Damrud was targeting, only the Marines in that brief moment. I thought he was going to get some good SCV kills, but actually none. And the economy of Damrud, BuRning, keep mixing up. Wow. The economy of BuRning remains untouched, and I think that's a big failure of that attack. You need to get some damage done in the way of economical damage. So now BuRning is moved out. There was a lot of army damage though, so it's not a complete failure for Damrud. The army of BuRning is moving forward here, and this is a position where he could get caught way out of position. A great tank siege though, but an even better blinding cloud. This is insane. He needs to keep chaining those. There we go. It's going to lift very shortly here, but too little, too late. Very effective. Going to lose some medevacs here too. That was a money blinding cloud from Damrud, but I'd like it to see him not be too over aggressive here. We'll see if he could throw this whole fight force away. Ooh, kind of whiffed the blinding cloud there. Okay, got one down there, but needs to be reinforcing this. Doesn't. Okay, got some reinforcing Hydras, but threw quite a bit of army away there. I would have liked to see him move that up this way and try to hit that 4th base location. So far, good trades for Damrud, though. He's on 5 bases, and BuRning is just newly on 4. A big drop going to come in here. It could come into the main. The main is basically mined out, so it's not a high priority here. The big thing would be the natural, where all the tech is, including the hive. A new base here, a 6th base going down for Damrud, not too far away. Yeah, there's actually some units here from Damrud to get on top of this right away, as well as some spore crawlers. Some units going to start funneling up here. He's going to lose this hatchery, but yeah, not the end of the world, as this is basically just a mined out expansion at this point. The army of Damrud is going to swing up here to pick this off and lose some units. Macro of BuRning has been quite strong in this game. He is maxed, and he's going to start pushing across the map with this force. The thing is, I think Damrud will have quite a strong defender's advantage in any of these fights, as he's so close to larva and can flood roaches and hydras pretty quickly. So I really want to see Damrud start to pressure this base, start to move out and get some harass. The army of BuRning is kind of positioning. Looks like he is anticipating an attack on that side, and he actually could get caught out of position. Damrud just dancing around. Doesn't really have a lot of intel here if we look at the vision. Okay, a drop. I missed that. Small drop. But still, it looks like both armies kind of dancing around at this point. Missing each other. And the army of BuRning is making... Oh, sorry. I am so congested. Okay. Making its slow march across this DMZ of before the creep spread. Sieging up here. This is not a good position for him to be in. This is easily attackable. Blinding clouds and This attack isn't great. Okay, but he's been chaining the blinding clouds on those tanks. There's not much siege here, and there are so many Hydras. This is just so much raw DPS here onto these tanks. The tanks are totally exposed. BuRning was essentially fighting 2 battles at once, and because of how effective the blinding clouds were, now is the time Damrud needs to push. He needs to get some economic harassment done, and I think he will. There's not too many tanks out. Remember, this has only been 1 tank being produced at a time, so really not much in the way of strong production. Yeah, Damrud can get some strong damage here. There is bio that can reinforce, but and a planetary as well. But so he is going to get some. But just being here, getting strong army trades will be good enough. SCV is going down somewhere. Okay, Hydras, a couple Hydras slipped in while the main fight was taking place. That's a great pickoff. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Going to get 17 workers killed, as well as those Hydras being super cost effective, picking off tanks, picking off Liberators. Damrud has essentially 6 bases. He's got his drone count is pretty low, and he's actually going to lose this base to the Liberator, which is very unfortunate. We've got some Ravagers being transferred right now, so he can get some more anti-air damage, it looks like. And I may have missed it, but these 2 bases down here are completely cleaned out of drones. So some attack happened at some point and totally cleaned him out. Yeah, the drone count is actually surprisingly low here, only at 50. He needs to make some more drones. He is producing some drones. But I'd really like to see Damrud go across the map again and continue to harass. Yeah, that's the thing, is that Damrud was not on a true 5-base economy. He was so low on roaches that they actually weren't effective. I think those must have been some Liberators combined with drops. 78 drones killed this game. That's an insanely high number of drones. And that's what's keeping BuRning in this game. Looks like BuRning is going to try to swing and hit this base. It's very low. It's a very tempting target. The army of Damrud is very low here. Actually shockingly small, I should say. And he's going to try to get some really strong biles here. Chain with some blinding clouds. There we go. Good blinding clouds. Good Hydras coming in from 2 different angles, getting on top of the tanks. That is strong. The problem is that hatchery is so low. Yeah, it goes down without even putting up much of a fight at all. Good damage on the army here, but the economic harassment that's going to continue from this is insane. That Liberator getting even more drones. Just got another 9 drones here. Had 7 before. Now it's at 16. That's insane. The economic harassment here is very strong for BuRning. Another drop of 3 fully loaded medevacs moving across here. He's not giving Damrud a chance to catch his breath. Also, the mule power he has here is absolutely insane. 3 orbitals. 3 essentially macro orbitals at this point can float him across the map, but he's already got most of the bases taken. Are just absolutely insane. These 3 dropships going to go into the natural, where a lot of the tech is, and a lot of the drones that are long distance mining here. I'm going to lose another 10-15 drones. Liberator getting more and more kills here, as well as this Bioforce. It's I know I keep saying it, but it's actually shocking of just how well BuRning has done at economic harassment. 100 drones killed. That's insane. And the worker count is very low. This is 68 workers for BuRning, not even counting mules. He's going to be maxed here, and he's going to start to bank up a ton. BuRning is. Because he's got 3 fresh mining bases, essentially. Or 2 fresh mining bases. The army for Damrud here is pretty small. The amount of damage that these tanks can do is insane. Yeah, I can't really engage this army directly at all. Some good biles go down, but GG is called. BuRning's going to take that game. So yeah, well played, BuRning. Economic harassment was on point. I thought there was points where Damrud could have won, but like I said, the harassment was way too strong. Okay. Why can't I go to the lobby and chat? While I'm here, guys, I just want to read a quick, not read something, remind you guys of a quick thing about our sponsor for these events. These events are sponsored by 24 Hour Fitness. Events like these would not be possible without the support from our sponsor 24 Hour Fitness. I am wearing their shirt right here. You can see. You see it there. It's a very nice shirt, by the way. Memberships for 24 Hour Fitness can give you access not just to one club near you, but to all the 436 locations nationwide. If you want to achieve your fitness goals and attain your dream body, 24 Hour Fitness can help you accomplish them. Check them out, guys. They are sponsoring these events and are a very cool company, so we should definitely support them. Okay. Sorry. My people are calling me back. Why can't I? Okay, there we go. Damrud said BRB though, so. All right, looks like we're ready. Hey, Dust, what's up, man? Glad to see you watching. Voice I can control. Thank you. That is a compliment. I heard In Control on Twitter say he was going to do stand-up this year, and I'm really looking forward to. I hope there's some footage of it somewhere to watch. Big fan of In Control and the Pylon Show. I think he's one of the funniest StarCraft casters. Oh, looks like Damrud is still gone. So, Damrud is down 2-0 in this best of 7. I think I mentioned that before. It is best of 7. And I wouldn't be surprised if we see Damrud pull out something cheesy soon. Pull out some Ling pressure. Some shenanigans he has planned. Because I think BuRning is going to be a bit stronger in the macro game. Damrud was close in that game, and if he would have been more attentive to his minimap and focused more on defending drops than defending liberators, I think he could have won that game if he buttoned that up a little bit. But BuRning's macro is tough to compete with. A little bit sure on what the status is on this game. Are we going or are we not going? The next show match that I will be doing is going to be later in May. I believe it's going to be a week or two from now. It's going to be Psych versus Sonny, two old schoolers in the clan, who I'm going to be casting a show match of, and I'm super excited for that. So that's going to be very cool. While we're waiting, we're starting. I'm just going to post the Matcherino page again, so you guys can donate to it, like I know you will. And you can use this code that I am now pasting in chat to donate 50 cents to sponsor Quest. You guys know what to do. You guys should be familiar with Matcherino by now. Okay. In the bottom corner of Cyber Forest, the light pink Zerg, it is Damrud. And at the top, it is none other than the Red Terran. It is BuRning. These players are both from the United States of Europe, the United European Union States, somewhere in Europe. I'm not 100% sure where. Should know. Guessing Poland. I think Poland for one of them. Could be wrong. Ooh. BuRning pulling out the proxy yet again. This time it's just a single proxy Rax though. So, not quite as crazy. It's going to be Proxy Reaper? Thinking so, because he got the gas. Although, Overlord's going to scout it again. With it being a single Rax, I wonder how effective this is going to be because this is scouted. Yeah, it's going to be Reaper here. I'm guessing it's going to be a Bunker Reaper play. Throwing the bunker down there, that's a strong choice. It's a good location. Now there's going to be a Reaper out here soon to take down these drones, but if these drones can get that SCV, this is a really tricky spot to attack, that SCV. Oh my goodness. Is that actually... I think, well, that SCV might have been impervious there. Oh, yeah, right here, it's actually not be able to be hit. Boom! Gets that SCV. This is a disaster for BuRning. Gonna have to cancel that. So it was just gonna be one Reaper, and going to morph those drones into spores here just to save them. So unfortunately, this attack is not gonna do much damage here because he did lose that bunker. There's only one SCV here, so nice play from Damrud. We are getting some lag. 2 Reapers, though, and he's going to lift up the barracks and try to go home. Queen here, though, not much he can do. So, unfortunate for BuRning. Lost. That attack fizzled out pretty quickly here. So, let's see if Damrud can capitalize on that and start to try to get some momentum in this series. Poking out with the Reapers. The Queen's getting a little too far out into slow land. Third hatch going down. Had a good time. We have Starport again. Will we see that pulled Viking or Banshee? I would think I really like the Viking, so I'd like to see him do that again. But Banshee can be okay as well. And good Priest spread starting, of course, for Damrud. Will we have any sort of... Ooh, Fusion Core. Okay. Is this something weird from BuRning? Looks like he wants to try to spice things up here. So, will we have battle cruisers? a BC play. This would be quite funny if we do. And he's producing single... Okay, he produced a Cyclone, that's why. But he wants to produce tanks here, so... unlike the last few games, we will not have a bunch of Hellion pressure. It is going to be Cyclone, and then with a couple of Hellions mixed in. That might be for defense. We'll see. But yeah, it is a battlecruiser play, so this is pretty weird. It's kind of funny because there might not be really any anti-air except for Queens and Spores, although, like I said, Damrud is diligent with getting his Spores down in each base. So, but other than that, there's not going to be much anti-air. We've got another starport coming down as well, so it's going to be a double BC build. I'm wondering if he's going to just sort of stay in his base and then build up a bunch of BCs. There is an Overseer here going to fly in and is going to see this. Will he see it? Ooh, did not see the fusion core. That's huge. You could think that this is just a Banshee here, or even a Viking. That's huge. The Overseer stopped and did not see the fusion core. Very unfortunate for Damrud. So now this is incognito now. Wondering if he's going to wait for 2 or what number of BCs he's going to wait for before he warps in. But yeah, Baneling Nest is only up now. He's warping the BC across here. The second one not even halfway done. So here it is. The Queen, like I said, Queen and Spore only anti-air here. There's another Queen, but it does so little damage and getting a lot of drones here. Very strong. There's 2 Queens here, so he needs to be careful. There's 4 Queens as well, taking a lot of damage. With transfuses, he's got to be careful to not lose this BC very quickly. He's burned through the mana on 2 of the Queens, loses that Queen. Is he going to get that Queen? Yeah, he is going to get it. He's got to move, though, because there are Spore Crawlers. So we see 6 drones going down, a bunch of Overlords, and a bunch of Queens go down to that BC, so very cost effective. The question is here, will he be able to defend this Bane Ling push? And I think he will with the tank here in that BC. Will it warp across? Yeah, the BC warped into the 3rd here, getting a lot of drone kills. Nicely done. There are Hydralisks out, so not much damage he can get done with this BC. Just Yamato to Queen, though, still being very annoying and getting a lot of Banes. Hydras are here, though, and this BC will fall. That's very unfortunate for Damrud. Very expensive. He's moving out into a 3rd base here, so we'll see. It looks like BC production has stopped. No, he's still producing BCs. So at the end of the day, was that worth it? It's a little hard to tell, but it seems like it was. He got a lot of workers, 6 workers. BuRning has a 6-worker lead here, and he got a lot of Queens and a lot of Overlords from that attack. So I think that's going to be okay for him. The problem is that Damrud's going to be on 4 bases soon, and he's on Hydras. He's on Ling Bane here. So this Hydra Ling Bane force that's going to be coming out here shortly might be tough for him to deal with, especially at this 3rd base location that is down on the low ground. Tank count is not super high here. Still producing BCs, though. He's not giving up on these BCs. So, yeah, maybe he's going to try to do a big warp in into the main or something. The problem is with the number of Hydras, when the number of Hydras starts to climb, they can't really engage the force too much. But that said, there's only really 6 or so Hydras here, with some more on the way, so these PCs might be able to engage directly, especially if he targets the Hydras with the Hellions. Here we go. It's Battlecruiser Hellion here, poking around in the middle of the map. BuRning going up to a 4th base as well, so he is getting settled in economically. and the worker count is about even, with both players having about 80. So this is settling into a macro game, and it looks like BC production has stopped for now. So how many BCs does he have in total? I lost track. Looks like, did he stop at 3? Yeah, he has 4 BCs. 1 warped into the main. Gonna get some drones there. And looks like 3 are going into this 4th phase, which is completely undefended. Getting some overlords as well. This is really strong. He got about 13 drones in the main. He's going to get a bunch more in the 3rd. Okay, good drone pull. And sunk all his Yamatos into that hatchery. It's going to go down so quickly. There's nothing here to defend it. Only a half-built Spore. And he can actually fight these Hydras a bit. Damrud is going for Infestor, and looks like he might try to go for some Neurals here. But overall, looks like Damrud just getting very flustered from this attack. He's losing so many drones, and he's down to about 60 drones. This is exactly what we saw last game, where he gets flustered and isn't able to defend these harassments from BuRning. Meanwhile, the main army of BuRning is starting to get stronger, Cyclone heavy, tank heavy, and he's producing more BCs as well. Hellions coming in here as well, going to try to stack up some drone kills. Gets 4 more here. But the BCs are going to get onto this base and shut it down again. Or will they? Okay, looks like an attempted gank from those Vipers, but did warp the BC out in time. BuRning going up to 5 bases here. This is insane. He's got a really strong economy. 80 workers plus mules. He's maxed. He can start pushing across the map. And this game is starting to get really out of hand for Damrud. His army is super small. The army of BuRning is very scary. He's got a lot of battle cruisers. He's up to 6 battle cruisers, which actually fight very well when you have something on the ground with them. Damrud trying to expand as well, but this army pushing across from BuRning is so strong. This BC force, we'll see if he gets really strong abducts with the Viper. Abducting a Cyclone, not really what you want to do, although he does have a lot of Viper energy. Okay, we'll see. Great infested Terran use here, but oh, we were lagging super hard. Yeah, the infestors all walked into the front of the main army of BuRning and got obliterated here. Watching that attack back, yeah, that went very poorly for Damrud. He was banking on getting some really strong Viper and Infestor play and was not able to. So, yeah, unfortunate for him. Okay, I just want to take another minute, guys, to thank our sponsors, 24-Hour Fitness. They are a great company, and I just want to shout them out to a wonderful sponsor. They've been around for 30 years, guys, and they've been dedicated to helping people achieve fitness goals. They have 436 locations, like I mentioned before. They're fully equipped with weights, cardio machines, studio classes, and personal trainers. So they are a place to help you achieve your fitness goals and whatever you want to get out of a gym. So definitely check them out, guys. All right, we're getting into our next game here. So Damrud is down 3 games, and it looks like BuRning is picking Damrud apart here. It's not looking too good for him with that BC strategy, which seems a little bit crazy, but actually was very strong in that game. Again, like we saw last game, the economic harass was so strong from BuRning. Okay, in the top right position of BuRning, as of year 0, we have the pink Zerg Damrud. And in the cross top left position of year 0, we have the red Terran BuRning. Short air distance on this map, like automation. In BuRning, not going to choose to proxy here, just going for standard play. For Damrud, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw him pull out something here when he's down, back against the wall, down 3 games. I wouldn't be surprised if we see. I mean, I kind of like to see him do something crazy here, because I think BuRning is just outplaying him in the solid macro game. And I wouldn't be surprised if BuRning just plays his completely standard. It goes for his biotank, heavy harass style that he is very good at. This map's going to be a really good map for drops. The base is close in air distance. Can really, and also with the first, second, third base all spread out in a line, unless someone chooses to go to that for that base, which people do. But does spread do pretty thin and having to deal with medevac drops. Gonna Reaper play again for BuRning. And I assume another the 1-1-1 style from him, going for Banshee or Viking. And a nicely timed third base here for Damrud. It's quite quick. Reaper getting shut down by those early lings. Queen's going to pop out here momentarily. So as this game is just pretty much going into the from what we've seen in all the other games, I'm interested to see in how if he really tries to pay attention to not taking big economic hits here. So maybe it's whether it's some more vision, whether it's some filler units out near the Terran base to try to move out spot drops, more overlords around your bases to try to give you more reaction time to incoming medevacs or something like that. It's tough to do, but I'd like to see if Damrud can try to really make that a priority, because he's been doing pretty good, except when you lose 20 drones, and then you keep losing drones after that. It's so hard to play against someone who's a very solid macro player like BuRning. And likewise, Damrud can try to put the pressure on BuRning as well. His third, fourth bases haven't really been getting much pressure at all throughout the series. Reaper 2 Hellions moving into the third here. Queens are not up at the third, but they are at the natural and can deal with that. Cynical Death. There is no Maturino. What's it called? Command. So I'm just going to paste it down for you with the oops. Here we go with the Maturino code. Thank you very much. So, Reapers and Hellions just poking around the map, getting some intel, getting some scouting done, and I missed it. We're going into BC again, so we'll see if Damrud reacts differently than he did last time. I think in the last fight in the main base with the Queens, he did lose quite a number of Queens to he missed transfuses, so he was not really sharp on that. And losing these Hellions too, or losing a few of them, it's good he's going to escape with them. But I'd like to see Damrud sacrifice an Overlord here to come in and get in a scout, especially because what happened last game. I assume that this battlecruiser is going to warp straight into the main. There's no spore there either, so this is going to get done so much damage. The extra queens are all the way at the third base. They're creep spreading there. This is going to be another serious loss for Damrud. BC has warped in and is now going to get some insanely good drone kills. Queens moving up already. Too late. There are no queens here to transfuse it. As the queens coming in single file will not help. This is really not looking good for Damrud. Looks like it can easily be a repeat of the last game. You should have targeted that queen, though, before the other ones arrived. And now with the 4 queens, if he's on his transfuses, I think he will be able to do it. Push this Overlord back. He's probably going to have to get out of here. But still, 23 drones going down. That is so huge. There was a Spire, so it is going to be Mutas. Muta's going across the map, and is there anything to defend at home? No, missile turrets are just going up now, but the Mutas went and got that BC. The second BC is going to be out very shortly, and missile turrets, will they be up in time? I don't think so. That's the thing about this map is there's such a short rush distance for air, so these Mutas are going to get here very quickly. I think missile turret's just going to get up in time. That's unfortunate for Damrud, just when he thinks he can get some damage with catching him off guard in a Muta switch. He is very solid in his defense. That's the thing, is that this low Muta count is not really... it's not very good against much anything the Terran has. This Biotank force is pushing out as well. It can be used to defend against the BC, although Mutalisks themselves aren't very great against BCs. Muta Queen should be able to defend it somewhat. BuRning's just moving up to 3 base, though, continuing his macro. Strong macro. 4th base up for Damrud as well. And big thing for him is just to not take any more damage to BC Warpins. Unlike last game, we don't have 2 starports. We only have 1. So it looks like he's going to put less of an emphasis on BCs. He already got the damage done he wanted to. It's good. Just going to be producing BC's single file. Should be enough to mix in with the army. Infestation pit as well. He's going to try to make those infestors work. I think he's had Damrud's had a difficult time making infestors work for him in terms of value that they get him versus how much they cost. So I really want to see him make infestors work, but he has struggled with it a lot in the past. So Muta is going to try to fly into the main to get stuff done, but with mass repair on the turret, they won't get tons done. Get a few SCVs here that are building buildings, do some minor harassment. Should just be able to use some Marines to pick that up. Get a refinery, which is nice. But the main force of BuRning is pushing across the map and going to siege up at this 4th base, 3rd base location. Kill some creep here. And I'm going to slowly inch forward. There is no real tier 2 tech out for Zerg. Only Ling Bane. There is a lot of it, though. Besides the Mutas. So it's Muta Ling Bane with some Corruptors. I misspoke. Yeah, Corruptor Muta. And some Widow Mines being mixed in for BuRning as well. I really like this. Widow Mines are super strong against Mutas and Ling Bane. So that's a very strong choice from him. Meanwhile, he's just expanding. Just going to decide to macro up while he's getting in. Wow, lag. Sorry about this, guys. Some great Baneling connections, it looks like, from BuRning. So, unfortunate for BuRning to lose all that bio. So overall, amazing defense from Damrud. He cleaned up a lot of bio. He cleaned up a lot of VCs. But this bio here is continuing to do damage to that queen. Yeah, this is overall well defended, but it looks like there's just enough here at the end to push this back. Each time I say that, though, more reinforcements are trickling across the map here. With Widow Mines getting up, it looks like it's going to be difficult for Damrud to stabilize here. Tank sieging up, yeah, and there's just more and more reinforcements trickling across the map. I thought he had defended, but it looks like he will not. More drones going down here. 15, total of 16 drones down, and that third hatch is going to go down quite quickly as well. Yeah, look at this never-ending stream of Terran fueled by a 4-base economy. He's on 70 workers. This is unstoppable here for Damrud. So army's slowly inching forward. There's not too many tanks, but it's only Ling Bane here with Widow Mines as well. That makes it so tricky for him to engage, because if you take really bad Widow Mine hits on your Ling Bane, it's over. He's going to start pushing up. He's already taken out a base. He's eyeing the third base, and it is going to go down here. Yeah, this game is pretty much over for Damrud. Third base gonna fall for Damrud as BuRning continues to expand behind this. Looks like some Lings or Ling Banes are gonna clean up most of this, but it's all over but the crying for Damrud as this just never-ending stream of Terran reinforcements comes across the map. That's something we really need to recognize here, is how strong BuRning's macro was in all of these games. It was relentless. He didn't miss a beat, and yeah, props to him. We do have Broodlords out here, but there's just not enough for him at this point. We have a lot of actually units in these medevacs here that he needs to unload. And he's going to go for a drop here. This is going to be maybe the nail in the coffin here as he lands a drop in the main. There are three queens there and some corruptors, so this could take heavy losses. Probably going to lose a medevac. Yeah, loses one medevac, but still unloads a lot of it here. This is a lot of bio. This is a lot of damage. Good Widow Mine hits on these Lings. Actually going to clean this up, but so yeah, good cleanup from Damrud. Just going to live to fight another day, as he spotted that drop quite early. So Widow Mine here going to try to sneakily burrow in and get some connections on these drones. Looks like it's only going to detonate on one though. And the army of Damrud continues to get smaller and smaller. He's going to try to mount one last counterattack here on this base. It is a planetary though, so he's going to have a tough time there. This third base is very oversaturated from BuRning. See if he tries to poke in there, but the final army from BuRning is almost across the map, and there's nothing standing in the way of him marching up and getting a GG from Damrud. We have Thors being produced here. We've got some few production facilities out in the middle of the map. Looks like he ran out of space in his main. So they're going to take a base here. Going to try to force a awkward base trade scenario, but more than enough reinforcements here to deal with this from BuRning. Vikings here in this, mixed in with this army here, getting a lot of Overlord kills, marching into the bio. And this army of Damrud is killing a lot here, but he can make a stand on this ramp for quite some time. And he has 2 full mining bases here. GG is called, and BuRning gets a sweep in this show match. Did not expect that, guys. I thought it would be a little bit more of a close match. Surprisingly, that the Swagger, which was the last-minute replacement matchup, was actually a bit more of a even fight than this. So, but yeah, still, congratulations to both players. Sorry, I mean, thank you to both players for winning. Congratulations to BuRning for winning. We'll fix out the prize to you shortly. Thanks to everyone for watching. I know it was a kind of a last-minute advertised event. Didn't get a lot of viewers, but hey, thank you for watching anyways. Going to do one last thanks to our sponsors for this video. For this stream here. Yeah, going to thank GameStop. So GameStop has always given power to the players, and now they're bringing it specifically to esports players. GameStop's new program features coaching and more from some of the world's most prominent teams and players. So guys, visit GameStop's website through the Matrino Quest in the chat, in the link I am leaving in chat. Boom. Visit that quest. Visit the GameStop website through the quest to learn more and donate to the prize pool. So be sure to give GameStop some love. Visit their website and support them. They're an awesome organization who really are concerned about the community and about esports in general. So thank you to them. All right, thank you everybody for watching. I was a little under the weather. A little bit of a rougher cast for me, but thanks for sticking with it. So, yeah, thanks for watching, guys. And I will be back in a few weeks, maybe before that, casting something else, but I'll definitely be back in a couple weeks to cast Psych versus Sani. So, I will schedule that a lot more in advance so you can mark your calendars and tune into that one. So, yeah. All right, see you guys later.